Alright, so I'm gonna do a reaction to Bonbon TV titled "The Truth About Why I Can't See My Daughter No More. She Don't Trust Me." Let's see what's good.
I don't even know what to really say. I made a whole separate video. It just sit on my channel, you feel me? Because I didn't want to post it. It was too much, you feel me? My head space wasn't in the right head space. But what I want to speak on the situation is I figure out what I'm gonna do mentally, and I know exactly how I'm gonna handle this. Baby mama and me, we been handling like little, baby daddy and baby mama issues. We can't get along, and it's forcing me not to be able to see my daughter. And yes, I have to do some grown-up things and go to court. I have to go to court.
Yup, go to court. Because y'all not together, you got an issue out of child support. You're going to have to pay child support in some sort of fashion. Because even though you was doing shit for her in the beginning and all this shit, but it's just like, it's just deemed to where it's like, if she ever needed some services or anything extra or anything like that, it's just, she could take you to child support. She feel like, oh, she wants more, or she just wants a certain amount consistently. You say if you got some, you can't give her everything or what she wants at that moment, at that time. It's just like, all right, I'm putting you on trial. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta go to court process, and you gotta like present yourself like, this is how much I'm thinking, this is what I'm doing, and it's just, and then one of my homies, I'm not gonna disclose his name, but it's just like, he got a situation where he can't see his kids until under supervised visits, shit like that. He like, I gotta pay $60 for that, then I got $200 plus and over child support. And every time I was sliding on him before that, he was, I gotta do for my kids, or I'm gonna buy my kids this, or I'm doing this for my kids, and this for my kids and his daughters and shit like that. So it's like, then, he had a situation where they got to altercation, him and his baby mom, and fucking, and she was able to use that to take his rights away as a father to be around and all that shit, and it's real bias, because like, she could have hit, we don't know what, she could have been hitting him and the aggressor in that situation, but it's like, if he do anything back to defend himself or anything like that, it's like, it's just automatically like, oh, it's against the father. He was the aggressor and the problem, and that's not really the case a lot of the time.
And that'd be the way for me to, start getting my custody of my daughter and stuff.
That too is like, you gotta figure out either whether you're gonna get joint custody, and especially like in his situation, he live in LA, and she's I think went back to where they from? I think Detroit somewhere, Pontiac, I think, and so that's a distance. So it's like, she's gonna have to go to school. When she starts going to school, she's got to go to school in one place. So there's no way that she could live two places with him and her to go to school from either LA or to go to school from either Pontiac. And that's the thing where it's like, okay, you're not with a shorty, and like, y'all move, like, you can live in far spaces to where it's like, I want to fucking be able to drive her to her school, pull her to the school, and go to her appointments and do a lot of shit as a father, as another parent would. But it's just so biased to where it's like, okay, like, it's complicated. And especially what's a blessing for him is that he has a way of living, like, he's established in the YouTube as a YouTube influencer, just like that. So he kind of has a little, like, wiggle room and playroom to, fly her out or, fly to go see, or however he's doing, or whether he's driving, taking that long distance drive, and like, but it's just like, it's hard, man. Like, it's gonna be hard for him because it's like, and you want to be around. Look at him. You want to, as men, we want to be around our kid as much as y'all. We want to live with our kid. But if we not with you and you got two different lifestyles and you want to date two different people, then it's impossible to be in unison. Like, somebody's got to be the sacrificial lamb to be around the kid, less or more. You know what I'm saying? So
people always under my videos asking me little questions about my life. I told you I was gonna let you in a little bit more. Yeah, that's why a lot been going on.
take your time.
My head been a little twisted because I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I can't really be happy and do real videos because the content I want to really film, the content that will really make me happy as hell is, a little vlog with me and my dog. That's what I want to vlog.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to get to that. I need to handle the business so I can start doing that, and it's gonna make me so motivated that every video after gonna be amazing. But I got a plan. Me and my baby mama handling things. She fit in a little shit, so I will be out there. And then once I handle that, I will be having my own dream. I was in the mind space where I was even finna move away. That's why I've been away from LA so long, because
I had to move himself closer to where his daughter is.
Really thinking about moving away and moving closer to my daughter.
Because that's what we want too, and that shit affects niggas crazy. Like, so you can be around more, be there when some shit happens. And the thing is, when you don't have a business or you're not establishing and shit like that, like, you work, and then God forbid you got a situation where it's like you got a single mom situation and you helping around, you contributing, and you getting attitudes, and and that's already a conflicting thing, and then you gotta deal with another situation where you're dealing with your child's mother, and that could be a conflicting thing because she don't understand or probably really even care to be considerate to what you got going on and what you're facing and what you're going through and shit like that. And as far as you just working from scratch and like working from a disadvantage because and it's like you to try to do as much as you can to get out here, do the right thing, save for a place, build your credit, all this extra shit. And shit can happen. You could get in a car crash and that totals the V you was driving or shit like that. And now you damn near, you were saving your money and you got in a situation with your OG and you was living somewhere else, but on paper you wasn't. So now all that back money you made, you gotta repay that shit back to Section 8 and shit like that. And you like, and so now the bread that I had to make a move to fucking get my own place, to make sure shit was a little bit more secure, move closer to my daughter or whatever, now that shit just put away. Now it's like, and it's not easy. You go to places, apartments and shit, first time apartment, black guy by yourself, oh yeah, somebody else with a higher credit score really than you, and they really needed it more than another house apartment I was looking at. Oh yeah, you think you think to be honest. So it's like the first one I went to is like, you think to be honest, like, all right, yeah, I got this going on, I got her daughter yet. She's like, oh, are you on immediately? She was like, are you on child support? And it caught me off guard, so I'm like, yeah, but she's like, ooh, sorry, like immediately disqualified me, just crazy, like, and I'm like, what is it? Why is that an issue? Or she's like, I can't do that because and she tried to make it not racist as possible. She was like, because we was having a conversation. I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing the DoorDash stuff for now, and it's like once I get myself stable, it's like I plan on getting another job where that's a secondary job where I have two incomes now, and blah blah blah, and I think about financing so I can have a commuter car and blah blah blah. That'll help me out with my so and so. And she was like, oh, she said, no, you don't want to finance a car. She said, trust me. She said, I know about the black community. She said, you guys get, and I was chilling though. I swear I was upset, but I had every right to, because it's like, yo, you just, come on. I got the income. I got the, she was asking me down. Boom, boom. I was, got this, got that, got this, got that. And shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's not easy for you to jump out and provide somewhere for your daughter to stay with you when you get her and shit like that. And in his case, he got his own spot. He's established. He, he makes videos with, a few chicks or whatever, or whatever he dating and all that, whatever. It's like, you see him being there with his daughter when, he got support in LA. He got his aunt and DDG and them, and it's like, women don't understand that. Like, he like, and another thing I just want to get off my chest right quick, I'm going to try to make it quick, which is that, so with the transportation thing, is just like, you could, all right, I got transportation, I'm going to get her. The reason why I did DoorDash in the first place was because when I was working at the Gap, I was working, and around the time, mandatory overtime, around the time where she was fucking, my daughter was born, I didn't have the time to spend with her in pivotal roles. So, I mean, the pivotal time of her life to her is like, I was just working this shit, and I'm super far to where it's like, if I have a work schedule where I gotta work damn near every day for long hours and shit like that, I'm not gonna have enough time to go to the city, drive there, or transport to the city either, you know what I'm saying? And then going down there, it's like, we don't wear much to stay. That's an hour away, so it's like, it's impossible for you to free up some time. So what I did was I was doing the DoorDash, the Grubhub, the Instacarts, and Amazon Flex and all that shit. It's just so I could work on my own schedule where it's like, boom, I want to go down there for a couple days, I could. Or if I want to go down there and still see her and still work while I'm down there DoorDashing in the Bronx, DoorDashing in New Rochelle, different places, wherever I was doing that shit at. And I was doing that. And nobody really, they don't understand the shit that you got to do to jump out the window just so you could be around and closer to your daughter as much as possible. And you know what I'm saying? So it's difficult. I already know what the type of shit he's gonna go through, and the type of shit he was going through when they split.
I don't understand. I haven't seen it in so long. Yeah, these YouTube videos cool. Yeah, living in LA cool. Going out with the homies, hanging out with the homies, doing every fuck I want to, seeing everybody, being able to do every fuck you want and live a fancy life is cool, but honestly, I don't give two fucks about that shit if my daughter not around with me.
And that's the type of shit that can make you lose yourself. To where it's like, you're not going out with niggas going out and doing this. You're not buying yourself shit or whatever. You just, whatever little shit that you got in your closet, you just switching it up and just rocking out with that. And you don't even really care about your look. You just scruffy and shit like that, because you just like, damn, everything you making and doing is just going to there, or is to figure out a way to fucking get closer or to try to. So now this nigga in his mind like, fuck, probably like, damn, I gotta get a fucking house or a property out there, and like that shit'll make you like, so like you're not even really interacting with your family, you're not even really like living. You fucking, everybody you talk to, you all uptight and you talking about what you trying to do and shit like that, and what you gotta do, and damn, and people don't understand. It's just like, oh, I'm trying to make sure I'm around my door. Like, you know what I'm saying? We like, this, like, come on now.
Me and she can't enjoy it with me sometimes. Honestly, that's just 100% true. I can't live fancy, and my daughter ain't living fancy with me. So once I end the show, her mama.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a part 2 in this video. Me just going to support.